Guys, let's fucking go. Happy Friday. You know what time it is. Daily review. What a day, man. What a freaking day. Um, Areb is going to be the main highlight of what we're going to talk about today. Absolute banger. Um, guys, I hit the $100 day, man. And it happened fast. I was not expecting it, but I got really focused on my setup. Um, I seen it and I stepped up to the plate. Guys, I put some size into this thing, man. And I was like, fuck. I was like, please don't fuck me. But guys, my strategy worked out, um, and resulted in a very beautiful day. And yeah, let's just let me see. I'm gonna go over my metrics today, which is something I normally don't do, but it's definitely gonna help because I can see clearly what I traded today. Um, guys, very early on, I traded Mullen, MULN. Nothing crazy here. This is kind of just like a scalp play, but this was really early in the morning, 5 a.m. But it did give a nice move up. This was the obvious mover at the time. Um, I took a dip trade right here. It's kind of risking like 1 cent a share. I had about 14s, kind of dipped a little bit right here. I was about to just cut it, but that was that first 5 minute 8 tap right here. Um, and it gave me about a 1 cent per share move. Took that, ended up with 20 bucks of profit. It was just a little cushion on the day. Um, Next up, I saw BDRX. Um, this one I was a little disappointed with, but I stepped up to the plate on this one as well. Guys, this one did have a setup to it. Look at this pivot on the hourly. If we're looking left, volume came in on this thing. It did get stuffed right here, but I was expecting it for it to set up a 5 minute flag and attempt to re-break this area. Um, Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Look at this. We had a nice move up, nice volume. Gave us that nice lower volume pullback, and I snagged an entry. I was kind of risking VWAP right here, the 1 minute 20. I think I got low twos on this, and I was kind of risking like, hey, if it breaks $2, I'm out of here. It gave a little pop right here. I think I got half off, and then it flushed, and I broke even on the second half. I pretty much broke even on that trade, $4 of profit, whatever. Um, Next up was CXAI. Let's see what we had here. This one ended up, I believe, making a move at open, but this one was also a little bit disappointing, but not too. Oh no, this was after. Let's see, where did I trade this thing? Oh, I was way back there. Okay, here it is. Okay, so the overall idea that I had on this was kind of like a backside play looking at it now, but it did have a pivot right here at 144, and I believe where I traded it right here, you know, it just had nice volume coming in, and I'm always going to be interested when I see volume coming into something. I mean, that's the whole point. I want to trade things that have high volume. Um, it did make this nice push. I guess looking back, I kind of wish it would have broke out of this 1 minute flag, made another push, then pulled back. Um, but it gave some nice consolidation, and I was looking for that. Um, Kind of marked a pivot like right here. Kind of looking for like these bottom wicks to hold. Um, I think I did grab an entry right here, or either it was right here. It tried to give a push. I didn't really get to take any profits on this one. I was kind of looking for new highs because this was the first 5 minute pullback, so I kind of wanted to see this breakout. Um, I ended up just taking a small loss on it, 16 bucks, kind of break even on the day after that. Yeah, this one just didn't work. I did good at cutting, my plays today that wasn't working. I was like, you know what, this definitely isn't the time to bag hold. Market's freaking bleeding out. It just was not a time to bag hold. Um, I want to say I tried this one too. What happened on IBIO? See. This is a new. Well, I'm trying a new software out, so I don't really know what this is telling me. But let's see. Um, Trying to find where I traded this thing today. Had to have been right here. No, that's too early. This is going into open. Okay, you know what? I see now. I believe I bought the first dip right here. So I missed the two good entries on this. I missed this first 1 minute flag right here. Well, this was kind of the first 5 minute pullback. This was the entry to get right here. I missed this. And I was looking for this next pullback right here. I believe I took some 105s, low ones, and I was like, once it was kind of giving me this big red candle right here, I kind of just stopped out. So it ended up trying to move, but that's when I seen AREB moving. Um, I cut that one quick, and then because I seen AREB, and guys, this was so beautiful, man. I remember that there was a play yesterday, and I seen it. It was getting close into open, and that's when I was looking for a play close to open because yesterday I seen one, and I'm like, hey, look at this one, man. Um, what caught my eye on this was the hourly because we had this pivot on the hourly. It pushed right up into that area, and guys, we got a lower volume pullback, man. And that's what I nailed. I did not play this thing perfect. I actually, I took a very impatient entry right here because it had this nice like 1 minute flag setup. I was like, oh, maybe this thing's gonna rip. Um, I took an entry right here at about $7, and it ended up giving me my dip. But guys, I added down here, and I was like, fuck it, man. I added. I doubled my position. I'm like, if this pivot doesn't hold or if it just continues to sell, guys, I'll just take the loss. It made a nice push right here. I was patient. Low volume right here on this little consolidation, guys. It just ripped for new highs. I took my profits. Boom, $100 day, and this thing ended up making a crazy move for the day. But guys, um, looking at my metrics right here, going into next week, I definitely need to work on my accuracy. My profit to loss is pretty decent. Um, we're looking good on the month. A completely green week. I didn't have a red day this week, and that's good. But going into next week, I think the focus is going to be increasing my accuracy, being more patient, being more disciplined on the trades I take. I want to bump this up to, you know, let's just say like 55, 60%, and then keep the profit to loss the same. And I'm expecting to have another good week next week. But yeah, hitting goals, smashing goals. I'm definitely going to study this weekend on what went right, what went wrong this week. And guys, we're just going to keep doing the thing, man. We're going to keep doing the thing. Um, but yeah, that's all I got. Peace.